Hello everyone, this is State of Europe, Anwar. Today is Monday, March 22nd, 2021. There is a good chance that some of you might be aware of some of the recent demonstrations, rallies and protests in Greece, Germany and perhaps other European countries as well, that carried out in support and solidarity with the Greek terrorist hunger striker who is serving 11 consecutive life sentences plus 25 years for murders he had committed as the main hitman on behalf of a far-left armed group called November 17th. According to the reports, some people in the US military personnel and foreign diplomats, as well as some Greek politicians and industrialists, were among his targets, which could explain why he has gotten such ultra-huge sentences, though not why he had committed those crimes in the first place. Reportedly, he went into a 66 days long hunger strike, demanding to be transferred to a prison of his choice, which, according to the reports, is being denied to him. If you have been following up on my dire situation here in Greece, that rapidly approaching nearly 7 years, you might be asking what I mentioned above have anything to do with this hostage-taking situation. Well, even though one has nothing to do with the other, but surely the way either of the situations have gotten public attention does. You might know that I had been on a nearly 4 years long continued protest at doorsteps of the UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR, in Athens, Greece, many months of which being on hunger strike. In fact, 2 times. First, a 64 days long hunger strike in 2017, which carried out at the beginning of my protest, and the other one, and the most recent, a 73 days long hunger strike in 2020. Both carried out under the most inhumane, degrading and torturous conditions, on the cracked pavement and in the nasty and sickening dust. While they forcibly held me hostage here for nearly 7 years, deprived me of everything and stripped me of all my resources essential for my survival, denied me justice and blocked my access not only to the UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR, but also to the legal system and even the so-called pro bono legal aid providers. Yet, in spite of all that, and compared to what has been shown in support and solidarity with a convicted Greek terrorist's hunger striker who sought prison change, still there has been almost no publicity, sympathy or attention towards my dire situation, be it in Greece or the rest of Europe. I guess this is how the fascist Europe operates. Even dozens of the young researchers, journalists and reporters who had visited me on the day 70th of my second hunger strike at the doorsteps of the UNHCR office on Monday, August 31st, 2020, whom had promised to report on my dire situation. To the best of my knowledge, did not write or publish anything about it at all. There hadn't been a similar visit during my first hunger strike in 2017, though. One may even wonder now what their visit was all about. So the million-dollar question is, why? Is it because the Greeks and Europeans see and treat refugees as nothing more but their slaves with no rights and whatsoever? You must be gravely mistaken if you think otherwise. However, at least unlike the Kurds and Persians, who had pretended to have wanted to help when all they ever did was to sabotage my protest and attempted to take away my very own voice, these Europeans know how to stand up for one of their kind and be a voice for one another when they cannot have a voice of their own, and this is regardless of their status. Refugees' lives matter too, and we are not Europe's slaves. With my prolonged imprisonment in Greece still continues, and my resettlement in Canada through the private sponsorship led to a total failure. I am now seeking justice in other ways to have my dire situation resolved. At the moment, one of the ways you could offer help with this cause and express your discontent about this ongoing atrocity is to sign and share my online petition with whomever you can. To find this petition, simply go to change.org/hostage of Europe. Justice delayed is justice denied. In Greece, not only they stripped me of all my resources, essential for my survival, and took away every shred of my dignity, but seems they wouldn't want to put an end to this ongoing oppression and unjustifiable infringement until they have taken my life as well. Nothing like this should happen to anyone, anywhere, and no one should be put through a situation like this. This is a dire emergency. Please do not be indifferent and ignorant to what is happening here, and take action now. Thank you. Yours respectfully, Hostage of Europe, Anwar Nilufari. Today is Monday, March 22nd, 2021. I look forward to your solidarity and support in whatever ways possible. And that would be it for this video. Take care.